Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our picks. This week, we're doing the AFC and NFC championship games. Now, this video is going to be a little shorter than usual because we aren't going to be including the topics that we did in the past, and you would have watched that in the update video if you have. So, plus, we're not doing a punishment this week because there's two games. It really wouldn't work out.
But there will be punishment Super Bowl week that we'll tell you about.
Yes. We're going to explain that in the future.
We'll get into it.
Our first game, we have Buffalo going to Kansas City. Mike, what do you think?
All right. I think this is going to be a really good game. I mean, it all depends on Patrick Mahomes' health.
He's going to play, I think.
I think he's playing.
I think he's going to play, too. I think, they like to say the whole concussion protocol. The NFL's not going to have Patrick Mahomes not be in the AFC Championship game. I don't care what people say.
Concussion.
Well, that's I'll tell you what. Are you going to go or you want me to go?
I'm just going to go. Patrick Mahomes is on the field. I'm taking the Chiefs. I think I watched them. I mean, I know they say, oh, we only scored 22 points against the Browns. Well, it was 19-3 when he left at halftime. So
His kicker missed a few kicks.
Kicker missed 2 kicks. Give me the Chiefs. I think it's going to be a good game, but, that team is very, very good. And they're getting Clyde Edwards-Helaire back. So.
Yeah. Well, here's my thing. I said when we first started doing these picks for the playoffs, I didn't think Josh Allen could win 4 straight games. So far, he's won 2. Got to win 2 more. Teams get better. He gets worse. They lose. Give me the Chiefs. Not even a question.
Well, I was reading a report that apparently Mahomes has passed all the tests for concussions, but he had a tweak in his neck or something that made him walk weird or something. Pass out. He hit a wrong nerve. So apparently he does not have a concussion. It's his neck.
So he's not playing?
They don't know yet. They're still
He's gonna play.
They're still questionable that he's gonna play, but he's probably.
And by the way, if he's not playing, none of us are taking the Chiefs. So
Oh,
we're
right.
all saying
No,
if he's
yeah.
playing, right?
Right.
This is all these picks are with Patrick Mahomes.
Going back a few years when Aaron Rodgers went in at halftime or whatever, he got hurt and he took that whatever came out and he was real, you guys remember that?
Yeah,
he was real
this when they
nuts.
do those.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
He was his eyes were real wide open. He was acting crazy, and he came out and played on an injury. So I think that Pat Mahomes might be on that, maybe, I don't know, or he might just be healthy enough to play.
They'll give him something.
So wait.
So I had the Chiefs.
So Mahomes is just going to do drugs before the
He
game?
might.
Tom does them, so.
Drugs. Doesn't like those.
I've said all along, I think Josh Allen's top 3 quarterback in the league. I'm taking him again this weekend. I think he goes to Arrowhead and beats him. I don't see why Patrick Mahomes isn't going to be 100% if he does play. So Josh Allen's going to prove you wrong, and he's going to prove you wrong this weekend. He's going to beat the Chiefs, and he's going to the Super Bowl. And he's playing the Packers.
You can get out of my face.
I watched Patrick Mahomes limp around with a bad foot or whatever he had, and just sling the ball all over the field.
You know my biggest issue about the Chiefs Browns?
They held the explosive Ravens offense to 3 points.
No one thinks the Ravens are explosive. They just think they have a really good run game. Ravens aren't explosive.
And they only scored 3 points in a
Hey, by the
playoff
way,
game.
The Bills only scored 7 offensive points.
They did enough to win the game by 2 possessions.
I love how you now are taking this time to talk crap about his team and our team.
Yep.
When your team's been
Chad
gone
Henne.
for 2 weeks.
Chad Henne, 4th down.
Let me say something real quick about the Chiefs. The story of the
win.
game of the Chiefs to me,
You're kind.
they said that all I've heard about it this week is how Andy Reid is this magical guy. He got pulled off the craziest play. But for some reason, nobody has talked about the fact that he got his quarterback hurt. Why were they running run plays all game? They ran
I don't know.
Hit a first down.
They ran
Stupid. You
Not
don't
worth it.
Why are you running a QB option?
You're possibly the best quarterback in the
You're
NFL right
money.
now.
He's not even a running quarterback.
Just hand the ball off to Le'Veon
He's not a
Bell
running
or whoever.
quarterback. He's not Lamar
They
Jackson.
started at Darrell Williams.
I don't
Just hand him
know.
off to
I
him.
mean, I disagree. I think that
That's
running the ball with Patrick Mahomes
So
on
do you-
3rd down
do
one.
you think
He's
that
done it.
Andy-
He's done it more times than just that one.
What is he on?
That's a terrible play call.
It's terrible.
The only times that he's ever done that was in the Super Bowl versus the 49ers.
He
when
got
he
first
got
down.
a touchdown.
Yeah, touchdown. Exactly.
It's the Super Bowl.
It's a Super Bowl, and it's a touchdown. You don't do that for
You know how close that game
sloppy
You don't do
first
that
down.
for a.
You know how close that game was?
First of all, Dom, when it's the Super Bowl, you call any play at any
Exactly.
time to win the
What is
game.
your point?
My point is this: they got the first down. It worked. The play worked. I don't
At
think
what
anybody-
No,
cost?
they didn't. They didn't get the first down.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
Mac
They didn't get it.
Mac Jones stopped him.
Mac Wilson.
Mac Jones.
Mac. Mac Wilson.
Who's
Mac Wilson, not Mac Jones. My fault. The linebacker for the Browns, Mac Wilson.
Anyway,
Stinks.
I don't think it was a bad play call.
I'm not
at the
saying that
time.
particular play. I'm saying they
I
ran
know.
him like 7
They,
times.
they
that
did.
game.
They ran their.
Let's remember, didn't Cleveland just score a touchdown on the last drive? They were
No.
coming back.
No,
It was
it was
19-3 at halftime.
He got hurt after halftime.
It was
But we-
22-10.
It was 22-10.
Okay, that's 2-possession game in a playoff game.
3rd and 1 at the
Ten-
50.
10 minutes
Terrible
left
play
in the
call.
third
Bad
quarter.
play call.
Terrible bad call.
To you, just because you guys think it
To
is.
everyone else but you.
Oh, so you're saying it was a bad play call that their star of the team got hurt?
Yeah.
All right, every quarterback runs. You think it's stupid that Lamar Jackson runs the
That's what he
football?
does best. He doesn't get hurt.
That's his.
Oh, he doesn't get hurt. Didn't he get a concussion? Did anybody else see you
He
get
got sacked.
All right. We're getting off topic.
He got sacked.
Yeah,
No, my point was Andy Reid's getting all this credit for that great play call, which was a great play call, but nobody's saying anything that he got his star quarterback.
That's not true either.
hurt.
It's been discussed.
I haven't heard anybody talk
Look,
about
Skip and
it.
Shannon talked about it. They all talked about it. They all
I
talked
don't
about
watch
it. Stupid.
Skip and Shannon.
Well, then
everywhere.
you can't say that because they did. They did talk
right.
about
You
it.
are right about that,
Why
but
are you bringing up other like?
All right.
He just said. that
Moving on to the next game, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to
Buccaneers.
Green Bay to play the Packers.
they are the Succaneers till Tom got there, turned it
They
around.
still are.
I don't want to go first. This game's so tough. I gotta.
I'm taking the Packers blowout.
All right,
There we
there you
go.
go.
There's mine. Packers win. Big. In Lambeau, winter.
Yeah, I
Tampa
forgot.
plays in the hot weather.
It's supposed to snow.
He played in an inside stadium.
Do you forget that Tom Brady's the greatest cold weather player ever?
It's Mike Evans. Chris
Arguably.
Godwin.
Arguably.
Here we go.
Would you rather your quarterback?
I mean, you need receivers to catch the ball.
Let everyone make their picks, and then you guys
Here,
can
I'll
start
go.
talking.
Tom Brady has been in New England for how many years?
21.
21 years. With Gronk for how many of those years? 10 years. Playing in the cold, in the playoffs. When did they not play at home field?
That's what I'm saying.
They played at home field almost
always
every
cold.
game on the playoffs. It was always cold. Him and Gronk
This
were
isn't
always
gonna
a
be
great
race.
connection.
I know what he's gonna say.
Stop interrupting.
I know what he's
Let
gonna
him
say.
Finish.
Right. They play great in the cold. That is not even a factor for Tom
Me
Brady.
neither.
It's not a factor.
It's not he played at Michigan too. It's not a factor at all to me.
It's not a factor at all. Now, does Tampa Bay have enough scoring offensive power to outscore Aaron Rodgers?
That's a
and
better
his
argument.
offense?
Do they? Can they? Score?
Can Tom Brady get it done? Absolutely. He's Tom Brady. It's the cold. That's not a factor. I'm tired of hearing that. It's not a factor.
I don't
at
think
all.
it's a factor.
I'm not
either.
saying it's a factor for him.
Yes, you did.
For his receivers.
Can I talk? Thanks.
No, you're.
Can I talk?
Okay.
Thanks.
Because you're
Anyway.
twisting my words.
Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams. Who's going to guard Devontae Adams on that team? That's
Ross
that's where-
Cockrell.
Who's gonna?
Who's gonna guard him?
Can I talk?
Yeah.
No, you're twisting my words around. I didn't say that Tom Brady can't play in the cold.
I'm talking about Devontae Adams, and you're just interrupting me.
Oh my
Let me
god.
finish.
no.
Thank you. Let me finish. Devontae Adams. Who's going to guard him on that team? Nobody. I don't know.
Maybe Sean McVay
Packers But the Packers' defense
isn't real good.
is not good on the run game.
They get to the quarterback pretty well.
They're
I agree.
Zadarius Smith.
Darius Smith
Kenny
is doing
Clark,
Preston Smith. He's doing good.
Rashawn Gary. They got good.
Now, their secondary is very good, but their run defense is not
No.
too good.
It's their linebacker.
So that's why I think Leonard Fournette, if Ronald Jones plays, that could be a huge factor in that game.
No doubt.
I
I
honestly
think he
think
is
so.
playing.
If I think he's
He
questionable.
tweaked it. He tweaked that quad
Yeah.
again. Though.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
boy,
but
boy.
if those two play, I think
Yeah.
it's a way more
Balanced team.
balanced
Oh,
game.
No doubt. That,
But
go on, go on.
Aaron Rodgers, I don't think he's going to get stopped by the Bucs defense. I think I don't know, they kind of regressed over the season.
Yeah.
So
not last game. They looked pretty
last
good.
game they did look
That was the
good.
best game they played all season.
But
Dude, come
versus
on.
versus the Packers, they played like
Incredible.
number one defense in the league.
Yeah.
So, but after that,
Who?
the Buccaneers.
Oh, I remember the Packers.
No, so
The Bucs.
I think-
What?
But as they went on, you could see the weak spots of that defense. So I
They're,
think
they're just young. They're out of position a lot. They're back. What's it called? Their secondary is not real good.
what I'm trying to get to is I just don't think Tom Brady can keep up with scoring. I think Aaron Rodgers will win.
I'll go next because you want to go last for Tom. Yeah, give me the Packers. And I know you're gonna say 38-10 earlier in the season.
That was a weird game.
Green Bay Packers are a different team, man. They are.
So are the Bucks.
Not true.
6 straight wins. 2 playoff wins.
Yeah, but
Who have they played in
you
the
go-
last 6
you-
games?
Yeah, you go.
Besides New Orleans. Besides New Orleans.
Besides,
What are you talking?
Besides New
can't
Orleans.
take that away from him.
Washington. Who else?
That's a
Whoa,
playoff team.
don't you dare.
Yeah,
Dude,
say some shit about Washington.
Washington with their backup
We
quarterback.
lost.
Their third string quarterback.
you
was
said
Taylor
it.
Heineke.
You said
Well,
he's
Taylor
better than
Heineke was balling out that game.
You said he was.
So is that because Taylor Heineke's good, or the Bucs defense has a bunch of weak
I think
spots running the game?
I think they didn't have any film on Taylor Heineke.
I agree.
They had
What-
no idea what was going
what-
on, and he just made plays.
Can I make a statement real
He
quick?
He made. Can
Can I make a statement real quick? What quarterback wasn't a
400
backup?
yards and 2 touchdowns.
Oh, go ahead.
What quarterback wasn't a backup on that Washington team
Yeah, they're all
Exactly.
backups.
all year?
And he said that he.
Alex Smith's a backup.
And we have on record Dom
Dwayne
saying that
Haskins
he's
is
better
a
than
backup.
Alex Smith.
The
You said he
backup
played
of
better
the
than Alex Smith.
Heineke's a backup. Kyle Allen was a backup.
So they never really had a true starter
And they
on that
beat you.
team in the way. And they did beat.
I don't think
they
it's a-
basically ruined.
I
it.
see what Dom's saying. They're probably the worst playoff team. Them or the Bears are probably the worst playoff.
I take
team.
them over the Bears. They beat the Bears.
Probably agree. They
The
score
football
more.
team would beat the Bears.
They score more.
What's your like this
The
big
Bears-
Washington hype now?
The Bears could have scored that one
I love
time.
Washington. I
And
said that from the beginning. I love
what's his
Washington.
name? Wims dropped that wide open touchdown in the back of the end zone. That was bad.
How
That was a
about
great
how
play.
about all right? I have to
New
bring something
Orleans.
up. Yeah, they have to bring. That's when you knew Drew Brees is done. They got to bring in the backup quarterback, run
That's
a
a great
great
play
and run a
call, though.
gadget play to throw the ball down the
They
field.
did the same play the Bears did on them.
Yeah, but back to what I was saying. I think I'm going to take the Packers, and I think they get after the quarterback well. Their linebackers are like not very good. That's why their run defense is pretty bad because the linebackers
There's
are
weak
very
spots
good.
in every team, though. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm just telling
There's
you why
like-
their run defense is bad because
There's
the
weak spots in every team.
linebackers aren't very good. Green Bay's got three. I mean, they got 3 running backs in that backfield too, so they can run the ball. You
That's
got
what I was
Aaron
gonna
Jones, you
say.
got Jamal Williams, you got AJ Dillon, who's huge by the way. He's really good. And then I think that Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams connection, especially you've seen it in the winter months too. It doesn't stop. No matter if it's 75 degrees of sunny or -20, they're going to connect for 10 catches and 100 yards. But I mean, would I be shocked if the Buccaneers came out and beat them? No.
And you know what else? A
Because
good
it's
point to bring
Tom
up.
playoffs.
Devontae Adams went up against the greatest corner in football. Yeah, like last game, and he showed him that he's like a little kid.
Here, let me look at the. I think he still had like. I'll look at the stats. Go ahead. You can start talking.
Here's the thing. I like you guys. I think this is gonna be a very competitive game. I wouldn't be shocked if the most talented, I guess, quarterback ever won in Aaron Rodgers. I'm not taking them to win. I'm still sticking with the Buccaneers to win the Super Bowl. That was my pick. Them against the Ravens. The Ravens obviously lost. I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers. Here's the thing, though. If this is what the game's gonna come down to. I actually don't think the game comes down to Rodgers and Brady. If Green Bay runs like how they did against the Rams, they have no chance.
188 rushes.
If the Buccaneers can't stop their run, which they do stop their run well, but if the Green Bay runs for some reason, good on them. The Buccaneers have no chance.
How about?
But if the Buccaneers run like they did against New Orleans on them, I think the Buccaneers win. So whoever runs better is going to win the game. I think the Buccaneers
That's
are
what
going to win. I wouldn't be shocked at all if Rodgers won. I mean, let's face it. At this point in his career, Rodgers is better than Brady. Not by much, but he's better. So I wouldn't be shocked if either team won. And this is the toughest game of the whole playoffs to me, but I'm still taking the Buccaneers.
Devontae Adams had 9 catches for 67 yards and a touchdown.
By the way, if Tom Brady wins this game and then wins the Super Bowl, I think he retires. That would be the greatest
Yeah. No.
cap off to a season ever.
If he wins,
I think he retires either way.
No. He don't win a Super Bowl. He's coming back.
Right.
You know, for a
I think
fact.
even if he wins the Super Bowl, he probably might come back. But
no, I think he wants to go out.
How-
on top. He's the kind of guy who wants to go out.
dude,
on
if he
top.
wins the Super Bowl this year, is that not the best run ever?
Yeah.
It might be.
Here's the thing, though.
And he had a Super
How
Bowl.
stupid does New England look right now?
He
They
had a
look
Super Bowl
stupid.
at home.
No.
He has this Super Bowl at his
He
house.
It'll be the first time ever in
He
NFL
turned the
history.
Succaneers into the Buccaneers.
And do you know if Tom Brady retires, they're going to go right back to being the Succaneers?
I know.
Because guess what? Tom's gone, which means Gronk's gone, which means AB's gone.
Exactly.
32nd pick.
And the 32nd pick.
Why is he gone? Why is the 32nd pick
No,
gone?
No,
they
you're
have
saying
the
they have the
32nd
32nd
pick.
pick.
The worst
They're not
pick in
getting
the
The
quarterback.
worst
The worst
pick.
pick.
Yeah. So,
Both games are tough.
I mean, you do anything to win a Super Bowl.
I don't know.
So, especially the Buccaneers who haven't won anything
Since 2003.
Yeah. So they're.
with the Gruden Bowl.
Oh my God! I forgot about Gruden.
Yeah, anyone else have anything,
Got
else to
anything
add?
else?
No, we'll see Super Bowl weekend.
Well, I think that's all.
I don't think we're.
for
Hey,
this
let me say
week's.
that real quick.
Okay.
I don't think we're doing anything for the Pro Bowl.
I think we might.
We might.
We're considering it.
yeah.
We're considering.
We might do something a little fun for the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
We'll consider
Leave
it.
in the comments what non-sports stuff you want us to do.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Have you seen this?
We want to hear your feedback on what you want to
Actually, if
see.
you're watching, you would see this.
Oh yeah, that's what you meant.
So that's all we have on this sports topic for this week. Thank you guys all for watching. Make sure that you
Sorry, go ahead.
make sure that you leave your feedback. We want to see your comments. We want to see the likes too and the views.
And go
everything.
Scrappers.
Make sure you subscribe, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.